You saw him in room 4. Now see him again, 300 miles away. Same eyes, same words, different blood. 2 days after the incident at Precinct 12, another station. Another graveyard shift somewhere across state lines. The time, 3:13, door bust open. Officer Mason didn't even look up right away. He was mid-yawn, flipping through incident reports. His partner was in the back, grabbing coffee. The security cameras had just cycled to black and white. Then the footsteps, measured, calm, confident. Mason looked up, and there he was. Same man, same clothes, same exact expression. He didn't speak immediately, he just stood there, then walked up to the reception desk, unhurried, familiar, like he belonged. Like he'd done this before. He leaned slightly forward and looked directly into the station security camera. And then he said the first words. "The next one is already in the woods." Mason blinked. "What do you mean?" he asked. The man didn't answer. Instead, he reached into his coat and pulled out a cassette. 2 inches labeled, loop, nothing else. He placed it on the desk, slid it forward, and whispered, "You should really listen." Mason hit the alarm. His partner ran in. The man didn't resist. Before they find the body, no ID, no fingerprints, no heat signature on infrared. But here's what they didn't understand. There was no file on him. His face wasn't even being recorded on the camera feed, just a blur. But his voice, crystal clear. They brought him into interrogation room 2, hooked up a backup recorder, analog this time, and started asking questions. "What's your name? Where did you come from? What are you confessing to?" He smiled, just like before, and said, "That depends. Is this the same loop, or the next one?" Meanwhile, Officer Mason took the cassette into the audio lab. He didn't want to listen alone, so he called up a former FBI contact, Agent Keene. Keene had been tracking a case involving untraceable confession tapes for months. It was part of an internal project nicknamed the Confession Loop. It had been buried, defunded, scrubbed, but now it was waking up again. Mason inserted the tape. No glitches, no distortion, just the voice. Same man, same tone. But the content was new. The tape described the location of a body, a forest trail, coordinates spoken slowly. Missing for 72 hours, a woman. Blunt trauma, lacerations, and a chilling phrase repeated twice. She tried to leave the loop. Mason radioed dispatch and sent units to the site. They found her. Exactly where he said, exactly how he described. No deviation. Not one detail off. Time of death, 3:13 a month, same night. Same hour the man appeared. Back in interrogation room 2, the man was quiet. Agent Keene arrived within the hour and reviewed the footage. When she saw the man's face on the monitor, her hands trembled. "That's impossible," she said. "I interviewed him 2 days ago. Different city, different station, same voice. Same confession, same words." Mason asked, "Are you saying he's already done this?" Keene nodded, barely speaking. "Not just this. He's been doing this for years. Every few months, a precinct gets a tape. A man shows up, then a body appears." Mason leaned in. "And it's always him?" At the exact moment the man spoke into the camera. "Keene, no. It's always the same man, but never the same person." That night, Mason reviewed the footage again and saw something new. "The next one is already in the woods." The screen flickered, and for just 2 frames, the lobby was empty. No man. That wasn't there. No motion. Just Mason, looking up, reacting to something. When Mason and Keene re-entered the room, it was empty. Again, no signs of escape, no broken lock, no air duct. Just the tape recorder, still rolling. And on the tape, a new voice. A child's voice. "The man in the mirror told me not to tell them." Asterisk 2 locations, same face, same time, same confession. The loop is widening, and the voices are multiplying. Gibbs next, episode 3. The kid who drew the crime scene before it happened.